We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. If you're not already, make sure that you're following us over on Instagram and TikTok. In addition to posting some of our favorite break hits, we post a ton of player content, informational videos about upcoming hobby products, and other fun stuff that you'll be missing out on by not following us there. Our handle is @RealBreaksLive on both platforms, so give us a follow so you can stay connected with us in between breaks. And if you ever have an idea for content you'd like to see, or a question that you'd like us to ask a player, just shoot us a message and we may be able to incorporate that into a future video.
All right, guys, welcome in. We are doing our 26 Bowman, number 34 to 37, 4-case pick your player. Progressive bounty is at 1,650 for our 1 of 1. We got 2 cases of delight. That's fun. 1 box of jumbo and 1 box of hobby. We had an insane hobby case yesterday, so I'm looking forward to having another insane hobby case. This will be a fun one. All right, let me get these boxes all set up. Give you guys time to jump on in here. Let's see if I want to do hobby first over here. Just want to get all these on the table. Hopefully everyone's having a good Saturday today. All right, and now jumbo. And 2 cases of Delights. What's going on, Connor? You said Titus run a double? This is the right way to break Bowman, right here, guys. These 4 cases are awesome. All right, we got him there. Let's see a big K. He's got to run, but I'll expect to see it in the mid when I rewatch the break. You have a good one, Hawkeye. Always fun seeing you. Pick some bangers today. Let's get it, Big Joe. Let's do it. Oh, I'm excited. What a good way to spend a Saturday, huh? Little 4-caser. All right, let's get it started. We're going to start off with Hobby. One second. Take a picture of our table here. Schlittler. Oh, AL Cy Young. I'm with that, Huskies. I'm with that. And I think the Brewers got the NL Cy Young winner. So let's see. Let's see it. I'm with that, though. He is just crazy. All right, let me take a look at our checklist really quick, guys. All right, everything's by team, player. All right, let's do it. Gear up for the marathon, guys. We got a YN Lin out of 150 to start us off. Could be blue auto. All right, I got to get 1 second. Get my keyboard, get the checklist up here. Just 1 second. There we go. All right. And YN Lin's going to be the Fatal. All right. Now we can cruise, guys. Just want to get that set up. Farmello, Churio, and Sterling. Martinez, Richie. Xavier Nayans out of 150. And Aaron Judge on Sluggers. It's going to be on paper blue. Juan Soto. You got Andrew Fisher on base going to the Brewers. Jared Jones, Reptilian. Jimmy Crooks and the Red Rookie logo. Connor Griffin, Fiend. Cooper Pratt, Connor Griffin, Sterling. And we got a Kenley Hunter on X-Fractor to the Cardinals. Well, not to the Cardinals. We're on a player break. Top loader every card to be broke. That's right, Big Joe. And how about a Kevin McGonigal out of 150? Very nice. There we go. Ethan Holiday. I don't know if you guys saw yesterday, but in the hobby case, we had an Ethan Holiday auto, Orange Shimmer auto. That was awesome. Jared Jones on Reptilian. And Andrew Fisher on Speckle. Oh, there you go. Wyatt Sanford to the not to the Pirates, to the spot. Out of 199. Good color on some really good prospects. All right. Good color there on the first box. Getting started off pretty decent. Kalen Culpepper, and we got a Hector Ramos. It's going to be out of 350. Ronald Acuna. Cam Schlittler. And Andrew Fisher. That one's going to be out of 299. You know, these look so similar. How come one is numbered and the other isn't? I don't understand. They're like identical. One's numbered, the other isn't. Maybe some of the speckles are like that? We got Kegs on the Sterling. And German on Reptilian. We got Arquette. Sayo. Judge. Connolly Early on the Red Ricky logo. Is that an orange shimmer coming up? Sure looks like it. And it's going to be auto. Orange Shimmer Auto to the Giants. Nice color match on Carlos Gutierrez. That was going to go to Z Blitzen. There you go. CJ Kaifus. Freddie Freeman. And Travis Bazzana on orange paper. There we go. Orange Bazzana. James Quinn Irons. Rowan Anthony. Monaster. J.R. Ritchie on X-Fractor. Shohei Ohtani, Bowman Sterling. Jesus Mate. Caden Scarborough on Reptilian. Nice. Ryan Lynn on Speckle. Yeah, is this a gold? It is of Andrew Fisher. Top 100. Andrew Fisher spot starting off pretty hot here. Andrew Fisher's going to be Daniel. Nice. Yeah, look at this auto hiding right behind it. That one's going to go to the Rockies out of $4.99 on the Charlie Condon. Very nice. Charlie Condon out of $4.99. Got Robin Anthony. And Ethan Dorches for Milwaukee. He's got flipped upside down. Got Kegs. And we got another orange. Man, we've been getting a lot of oranges in these hobbies. That's where oranges come from, but they've been really stocking up on them. And we got a first. That's going to be a Daniel Hernandez for the Nationals. Daniel Hernandez. Sure, you Savage. Jacob Mizorowski on the red rookie logo. There you go. And Brayson Guedes out of 250 for the Athletics. Flipped all these over. Churio. Daniel Pierce. And Kobe Sheldon on X-Fractor. Brady House, red rookie logo. And Roldy Burrito out of 199. Shohei Ohtani, Electric Sluggers. Shohei Ohtani on Power Chords. Trey Savage. Cabanero. Got Dax Kilby. And Wilder Diaz on Speckle. And Gabriel Rodriguez. That's going to be out of $4.99. Nice refractor there. Leland out of $2.99 on paper. Merrick Houston on Reptilian. And Rainier Rodriguez out of $150. This guy is just tearing it up right now. Connor Griffin. And Hector Ramos on the ALNL background there. Gabriel Rodriguez, Reptilian. Got Cole Young. We got the same on both. Okay. Pete Crow. And Carlos Gutierrez on Speckle going. Roman Anthony. Roman Anthony. Hector Ramos. Elliot Pena. And Kendry Churio. Very nice. That was going to be numbered out of 199. Jacob Melton and a Bo Davidson on Speckle. That top 100 Speckle is going to be out of 150. Josua Gonzalez. Jacob Mizorowski. And a little redemption action here. Crows Prospect Auto base of, that's going to be Y.N. Lin. For the Athletics. Looks like he signed some of his numbered cards, but did not sign some of his base. That's going to go to Fatal. Roman Anthony on red rookie logo. There you go. Trey Turner out of 25 on orange paper. And Cabrera out of 125 going to the Angels. Well, I'm not going to the Angels. You say that and pick your team. Always do that. Ethan Holiday. Braylon Atunez, non-numbered speckle. And Christian Moore. Christian Moore on the base auto. And David Valilo. And we got Kegs on red rookie logo. There you go. And Keaton Anthony out of 150. And the Blue Wave. Or Blue Lava. Josh Owens. Got Devlin. Franklin Arias. Pena. And blue auto. That's going to be on the Alloy. True blue auto on Alloy. Very nice. How about that one? That's going to be B. Trace. Awesome hit there. And Jose DePaula to 150. Bryce Eldridge and Luke Keeschel paper out of 250. And we got an Ethan Holiday on base. Ethan Holiday on Bowman Sterling. Billy Carlson. Roman Anthony. Got Max Clark. Nolan McLean. Max Clark refractor out of 499. Celestin. And Seaver King. That's going to be out of 75. Charles DeValin. Ethan Holiday. Keaton Anthony. And we got Kyle Teal on red rookie logo. Jacob Mizorowski. Kyle Teal out of 399 on paper. Purple auto is going to go to Sam Peterson to the Nationals. That's going to be Kingster. And Freddie Freeman out of 299 on paper. And a Billy Carlson auto on our base. Nice auto there. And it's going to be Kenley Hunter. Xavier Nayans. It's going to be Samuel Basayo. Jason Hill out of 299. And Justin Gonzalez, that's going to be out of 350 going to Boston. Nice one. Thomas White out of 250. J.J. Weatherholt. Alex Freeland for the Dodgers. And Gage Stanifer out of 499. Leo DeVries out of 350 going to the well, not the not team, Kevin. Leo DeVries going to Leo DeVries spot. Colt Emerson. Ethan Holiday on Sterling. And Gavin Fiend, Speckle. Carlos Gutierrez. Tags. Oh, I haven't seen one of these yet. That's going to be a Tatis Jr. on the patches. Very nice. Oh, that's a sweet card. These look awesome in person. On the patchwork, Tatis Jr. That's going to go to Hadalote. Sweet deal. And next up, good auto here. We got Burrito out of 100. Let's see who's got Burrito. That's going to be Yanks, 43-22. That is a cool looking card, huh, Wisco? Franklin Arias out of 399. Fisher. Connor Griffin. Jacob Mizorowski. Chase Burns, that red rookie logo. Nolan McLean. And David Hageman on the Bowman foil. And German out of 499. Aiden Miller, Speckle. You got Perez. And it's going to be Daniel Ortiz. Got Kegs. And George Lombard Jr. out of 199 on Reptilian. All right, last box of hobby here. Riley Nelson. And we got Urbina, Jose Urbina, a 75. Bowman foil is going to be Hector Ramos. Peyton Toll. Ethan Holiday. Brady Evil. And Kegs out of 399. And a Braylon Antunes auto out of 250. Chase DeLauder. And it's going to be Jesus Mate out of 350. Number one prospect in baseball. Can't go wrong with that. All right. That is our hobby case. And now we're going to go, so we did one 12-box sealed hobby. Now we're going to go one 8-box jumbo. And Brayson Guedes auto. This could be on base. Bowman Len. Nolan McLean, Tatis. Got Christian Moore, red rookie logo. Dory Fernandez at a $2.99. Oh, wrong one. And that's going to be Luis Arana out of $2.99 on Speckle Auto. Luis Arana. Luis Pena out of $2.50 on paper. Benj Kegs. Juan Sanchez on Reptilian. Nice one. Yeah, Bryce Matthews, red rookie logo. Max Clark. Got Tatis. Sebastian Walcott. Bubba Chandler, it's going to be out of $2.50 on paper. And a Carter Jensen, red rookie logo. And a little Mizorowski. Good pack there. JoJo. Moises Chase on base auto. Carson Weisenhunt, and yellow auto is going to go to Hediger out of 75. Caden Hediger. Where is Philly? There we go. Tugboat. That's going to be Tyson Lewis at a 175. It's going to be on paper. Holiday Griffin. And how about an Ike Irish out of 75? Ike Irish. And a little redemption there. All right, let's see what we got. Refractor auto of Gage Jump for the Athletics. Nice. The refractor auto. Let's see who's got him. That's going to be Mike Chia. Very nice. Akamoto on Red Rookie logo. Very nice. Tyler Bremner out of 199 and a Celestin Reptilian. Got Roman Anthony. Got Ethan Holiday on base. Another patches. And now it's going to be for Bryce Harper. There we go. Bryce Harper patchwork. Let's see who's got him. That's going to be Monotopia. Very nice. And how about a Justin Gonzalez? Nice base auto there. The redemption is Gauge Jump. Escobar. Gauge Jump. Refractor. Nice auto. Yeah, that Harper is really sick. I love those patches. I heard some guys talking about them before they came out, but like seeing them in person is really cool. They actually even like stick out on the card. They actually feel like a patch in a chrome way. It's interesting. Here we go. Murakami. Very nice. There he is. Ethan Holiday on the base auto. Colorado. Let's see who's got them. Going to Colorado on my sheet. Ethan Holiday is going to be doubled. Very nice. And Murakami. It's going to go Andrew Sane. Yeah, we got some nice cards up here. I'm going to take the orange down because he's not a top player like Holiday. We'll try to go value. Still a cool card. But I got to pick and choose here. Roman Anthony. And Ed Carcione out of 399. Is it the gold ink auto? No, this is just the refractor parallel chrome prospect. I'd love to see one of those gold ink autos, though. That'd be sweet. Bobby Wood, Eldridge. Blue auto is going to go Ethan Dorches out of 150. Ethan Holiday base. Bubba Chandler, red rookie logo. Nick Kurtz, Shohei Ohtani, Sluggers. Rougeau. Jacob Mizorowski on Bowman Sterling. And Ferreira out of 299. This could be on paper. And we got a gold. That's going to go Jose de Paula. Very nice. Jose de Paula, top 100, gold. Churio, Judge. And Namala to 250. We have another redemption coming up here. And here we got variation refractor parallel of Jorge Quintana for the Padres. That's going to go to Don Mega. Nice auto. Feel a Schlittler coming. Let's do it, Huskies. And we got a Caden Hediger auto. So base auto there. Aaron Judge, Bryce Harper. Liam Doyle out of 250. Leo DeVries out of 150 on paper. Or maybe a Kurtz. I like both. I like both. Sal Stewart, red rookie logo. Nice. Let's get both for you. Wyatt Sanford. Nice auto there. Nice Sanford. Yamamoto out of 250. Guedes. And we got Brandon Sproat. Ronald Acuna. Luis Morales. Caminero. And a Jack Wheeler. That's going to be out of 125. Put those in the wrong stack. Corbin Carroll out of 499. And how about a Jack Wheeler auto out of 250? Now, before I rip this, I'm going to push our time for our next break, just because this is taking a tad bit longer than I thought. which is totally fine. We're going to put this, give me 1 second, throw this at a different time. $230 and 3. And I'll put some more discounts on our delightful case of finest. I'm telling you, Delight is amazing. Love to be able to rip this with you guys today. We got some good deals. I'll make them even better. All right. All right, back to our Bowman. Perfect. Or Billy said, we're hitting the bounty and the delight for sure. Not even a question. He says, for sure. Let's hit it in this box. Let's do it right here, Orc. Yeah, we got a redemption. Got a refractor parallel of Roldy Burrito for the Rockies. Nice. It's another auto for Roldy. Parks Harbor out of $2.99 on Speckle. Owen Cassie. Dylan Beavers on red rookie logo. And Nellie Taylor out of 199. Victor Figueroa. Ooh, yeah, I don't know, Maddie. It all depends. Sometimes it'll go quick, stuff will hit. Sometimes it'll pause for a bit. But yeah, probably midnight. We thought this one would go at midnight yesterday, but it just kind of hit a little lull. So it depends. Probably midnight is true. And we got Cabrera on the base auto. Dax Kilby out of 499. Yeah, it needs to pick up a little bit. Yeah, I think midnight's a good aim, but if not, we'll probably do it tomorrow morning. Thomas White, Bobby Witt. Oh no, you're good. Hey, you got as good as a guess that I do. It's hard sometimes, especially with the really big breaks. We don't know. Sometimes it's up to you guys buying them, right? Roki out of 75. Yeah, definitely slow, but it could pick up, and we'll see. It's hard to tell sometimes. Jonathan. And Kate Anderson, a Reptilian. We gotta go Lindor. Got Ethan Holiday on Sterling. Imaya. And we got James Quinn Irons out of 125 on the auto. It's going to be Leo DeVries out of 125. Daniil Ortiz. Paper out of 250. And Daniil Ortiz on auto. Got Drew Gilbert. Tatsu Amai out of 399 on paper. Arquette. Shohei Ohtani on Sterling. Hector Ramos out of 299. Boston. Hector Ramos going to be Art Billy. Nice. And Jace Mitchell for the, not Astros, for the Jace Mitchell spot. And Yanquil Fernandez on red rookie logo. And Vera Honda out of 75. And Brayson Guedes. I think we've got a few of his, at least two. It's going to be mass appeal. Got Jacob Mars. Theo Gillen. Carlos Gutierrez out of 499. Kyle Schwarber out of 399 on paper. The alphabet, Ethan Holiday. And Dan Shields, look at that on the Bowman foil auto. Boom out of 35. That's really cool. Look at that. Bowman foil auto out of 35. Who's got him? That's a boom. Mike Molesky, very nice. And Ronnie Rodriguez out of 125. Braden Net out of 399. Carson Williams and a Jack Wheeler auto. A couple of those Jack Wheelers on the board there. Got Kegs. And Kate Anderson out of 199. Let's go on Taxi Astros. Get a couple. We had Jace something. Can't remember. We'll get to the recap though. I can't remember how many. If it was 1 or 2. Got a redemption. Chrome Prospect base of Arquette. Very nice. That's going to go Evil Monkey. Nice one on the base auto of Arquette. Colson Montgomery. And Liam Doyle. He left, what was it now? Maybe 9 months ago? Took a new job somewhere. I don't know where he went. I wasn't here when he left. But definitely took a new job somewhere. It's not with cards. Different career path. And Bryce Rayner out of 499. Imae out of 299. Blue auto, it's going to be Pablo Nunez out of 150. Cincinnati. Nunez is going to be A.E. Elrod. Jamie Arnold out of 75. All right, we're off to HTA. Give me 1 minute. It's been 2.5 hours. I got to go to the restroom quick. So I'll be back. I'll be right back. Stand up, take a breather. We'll be back ripping some delight. All right. Heading out to the baseball game. All right, you have fun, buddy. All right, I'm back. Thanks, guys. All right, we get our delight ready. All right, so we got the hobby case done, jumbo case done. Now we're on to 2 6-box cases of delight. Arroyo, we got Eldridge on the red rookie logo. And a Braylon Antunes auto out of 125 going to the Brewers. Followed up by a Josh Nath out of 150. And Lewis, Andrew Fisher, and DeVries out of 150. That was a little Brewers box right there. If you're a Brewer fan ripping that, you'd be like, all right. We got Dylan Lewis out of 99. And Andrew Fisher out of 125. Leo DeVries out of 150. A little redemption in there. And we got Caminero on the Bowman foil. Connerly Early. And an HTA's Choice auto of Burrito. Very nice for the Rockies. Colorado. That's going to be Yanks. Burrito Spot's doing great. All right, our second auto is going to be Caden Hediger. Base auto. And we got a Leland out of 150. Jesus Mate out of 250. And a Riley Nelson out of 150. We got some color in here, some good color. Oh, this one's a little like mixed up, kind of different than the other ones. Ibar Gwen out of 125. Gage Jump out of 199. Samuel Basayo. Let's get these sleeved up and get onto our orange auto, looks like. Gage Jump, nice one out of 199. Samuel Basayo, and orange is going to be Moises Chasse. 12 out of 25 in the orange shimmer. And we got a Valdez out of 25. That's going to be Kingster. Oh, we had a redemption stuck there. Chrome Prospect Auto Variation Base of Arquette. Another Arquette auto. Very nice. I was like, that card feels just way too thick. You have Esmeralyn Valdez out of 25. Caden Hediger out of 99. And Ibar Gwen out of 125. And Kevin McGonigal. Yeah, we got a couple. I think the other redemption game from this case too, right? Was that the last one? Can't remember, but we got two. We got Josh Owens out of 499 and Akamoto and the red rookie logo. I got to get some more top loaders here. Bear with me for a minute. All right. Okamoto, and how about a Connor Griffin out of 150? Nice auto. That's going to be Pittsburgh, Connor Griffin. That's going to go to Strict 22. Very nice. And we got a Braylon and Tunez on the base auto. And we got Ethan Holiday. That's going to be out of 99. That's sweet. David Shields out of 150. Nice one. And Edgar Montero out of 250. Hernandez, J.R. Ritchie, C.J. Kaifas on red rookie logo, and a Jose Urbina out of 99 on the auto, and a Anderson Arroyo on base auto. Jose Urbina. Anderson Araujo. And how about a Billy Carlson out of 250. Eli Willits out of 250. And a Y.N. Lin out of 125. And we got Thomas White. That's going to be out of 150. And a Josh Owens out of 399. And Brady House on the red rookie logo. All right, Brady House. So we got a Bowman foil auto on the Caden Hediger. It's going to be 2 out of 35. And a Victor Arias. I love these Bowman autos. These things look so cool. Philly has got Caden Hediger. That's going to go to Tugboat. Victor Arias. Brennan Tudink out of 250. Jose DePaula out of 99. And a Keaton Anthony out of 50 gold. This might be the first gold we've seen. I'm looking at my sorter. I got an orange and yellow to 75, but I don't think we've seen much gold at all. I don't think there's any gold behind there. It might be the first gold we've had. All right. Cardinals autos. Gosh, I don't remember. We've had so many autos. We'll get to the recap soon. Cardinals. Yeah, I don't remember. We got these 6 boxes, and we'll be off to our recap. Andrew Fisher. You got Owen Cassie. There's a Cardinal auto right there, right when you ask. Kenley Hunter. It's going to be out of 99. This is going to be St. Louis. Kenley Hunter. It's going to go to Dwayne Jetski. Nice one. Yeah, we got a Carlos Gutierrez. Carlos Gutierrez on base auto. And Max Clark out of 99. Luis Cova out of 125. And a JoJo Parker out of 150. All right. And Braden Montgomery out of 250. Followed up by Dylan Beaver's red rookie logo. And a David DeValilo out of 499. And it looks like we have a gold auto up after. Oh, that was not auto. Oh, it is auto. Boom, Leo DeVries. That's going to be 47 out of 50. That's cool. On the Sterling auto. How cool is that? Athletics. Leo DeVries going to be Smart Guy Sports. That's awesome. Caden Hediger out of 250. Ethan Dorches out of 99. And Kevin McGonigal on the gold out of 50. There we go. Kevin McGonigal out of 50. Dickinson. And we got Brandon Sproat. Auto, we got Truett Madonna. Madonna. And green auto is going to go Kendry Churio. Very nice on that Churio auto. That's going to go to Milltown. Nice one. And we got Patrick Copen out of 250. Truett Madonna to 150. And Anderson Arujo out of 250. And Jack Wheeler out of 250. Emerald and Valdez out of 75. And a Imaye on red rookie logo. Cool color match here on the Valdez. And we got a Cade Snell out of 99 on auto. And a David Shields on base auto. David Shields spot's doing pretty good. Been hitting very well. Cade Snell. David Vilio, Ilian Pena to 125. And Edward Florentino. There we go. That's going to be doubled. Got a redemption in there. Drew Gilbert, red rookie logo. And we got a Kegs auto out of 499. Very nice. Boom. See. Kansas City. Keg's going to be Hawkeye. There you go, Hawkeye. Chrome Prospect Auto Variation HTA of Daniel Dickinson for the Brew Crew. Fernandez out of 125. Jude Warwick out of 250. And how about a Caden Scarborough out of 50? It's a nice one for Caden there. Nice card out of gold out of 50. All right, we're here, guys. We're on our last box. We have arrived. Let's see what we get here. Another redemption. Dory Fernandez out of 150. Jonah Tong on the red rookie logo. HTA auto of Dory Fernandez to the Guardians. There's his card right there. They went back-to-back on that one. And we got Ethan Dorches on our auto. Billy Carlson out of 250. Marcodi Germain out of 250. And Elia Pena out of 125. All right, we'll get set up for our recap. we get our... Start off with our paper, and then we'll go into our huge tray here of all the numbered cards. So, tons of numbered cards to go over. Tons of good stuff in here. Let's do it. Amaya out of 299. Bryce Rayner out of 199. Carlos Gutierrez out of 499. Kyle Schwarber and Brennan Nett out of 399. Daniil Ortiz out of 250. Amaya out of 399. Dax Kilby out of 499. Roki out of 75. Leo DeVries out of 150. Yamamoto 250. Corbin Carroll 499. Ferrara out of 299. Tyson Lewis out of 175. Alian Pena out of 250. Bubba Chandler out of 250. Jack Caggs out of 399. Gage Stanifer out of 499. Bazana out of 25. Trey Turner 25. Xavier Nayans out of 150. Luke Keeschel and Guedes both out of 250. Desan Hill, Freeman, and Leland out of 299. And Kyle Teal out of 399. That is our paper. And now let's go, we'll go down. We'll start off with our refractors. We got Josh Owens out of 499. Marconi German out of 499. And Max Clark out of 499. Here we got our Lava out of 399. Josh Owens. Hanofri and Carcion. And Franklin Arias. And we got a Jesus Mate out of 350. Leo DeVries. Justin Gonzalez. And Hector Ramos. Some good out of 350s in there. Out of 299, we got Parks Harbor and Dory Fernandez on our speckle out of 299. And purples out of 250. Tons of purples here. Braden Montgomery, Caden Hediger, and Anderson Arroyo, Patrick Copen, Jack Wheeler, David Davalillo, Jude Warwick, Billy Carlson, Marconi German, Jesus Mate, Edgar Montero, Billy Carlson, Eli Willits, Brennan Tunnink, Liam Doyle, Arjan Namala, and Thomas White. And we got ours out of 199s in here. We got Gage Jump, Kate Anderson, Nellie Taylor, Tyler Bremner, George Lombard Jr., Wyatt Sanford, nice one there. Roldy Burrito, I can actually add that to our burrito stack there. And Kendrick Churio, nice one on Churio. And blue, JoJo Parker out of 150, David Shields, Truett Madonna, Dory Fernandez, Leo DeVries, Riley Nelson, Sean Paul Leland, Thomas White, Jose De Paula, Keaton Anthony, Raniel Rodriguez, and Kevin McGonigal. And on a 125, Luis Cova, Elian Pena, Dory Fernandez, Elian Pena, Andrew Fisher, Pedro Ibarguen, another one, same one, Raniel Rodriguez, Leo DeVries, Jack Wheeler, and Johanso Carrera. And green out of 99, we got Max Clark, Ethan Dorches, Edward Florentino, Dylan Lewis, Caden Hediger, Jose De Paula. And out of 75, we got Valdez, Jamie Arnold, Carlos Vera Honda, Ike Irish, Jose Urbina, and Seaver King. And gold, we got Kevin McGonigal, Caden Scarborough, that's nice. And Keaton Anthony. In orange, we got Emerlin Valdez out of 25. And a Daniel Hernandez on True Orange. All right, let's do these before we go to autos. Then we'll go to autos here. On the Bowman foil, we got Caminero, Hector Ramos, David Hageman, Hector Ramos, and speckle out of 299. We got Andrew Fisher, another regular speckle, Andrew Fisher. Jose De Paula out of 50, Andrew Fisher top 100 out of 50. Bo Davidson out of 150. Okamoto on red rookie logo. Sal Stewart. Murakami. Okamoto. Roman Anthony. Keggs. And Mizarowski. And how about a Tatis Jr. patchwork? Beautiful card there. All right, tons of autos here, guys. Look at all that. Let's do it. We got Kedley Hunter auto out of 99. Carlos Gutierrez. David Shields. This is sweet. Bowman out of 35. David Davalillo. Kendry Churio out of 99. Great hit. Truett Madonna. Cade Snell out of 99. David Shields base. Keggs out of 499. That's awesome. Daniel Dickinson, HTA. Ethan Dorches. Dory Fernandez on HTA. Braylon Antunez out of 125. Josh Nath out of 150. Caden Hediger base. Moises Chase out of 25. And Avar Kett on base auto. Braylon Antunez base auto, your Urbina at 99. Arao on base. Caden Hediger on Bowman foil auto out of 35. Victor Arias. Jack Wheeler. Ava Arquette. Nice, I got two Arquettes in there. Pablo Nunez on the blue auto. Jace Mitchell. Brayson Guedes. Gage Jump. That's going to be refractor. James Quinn Irons, Daniel Ortiz, Hector Ramos out of 299, Victor Figueroa, Carrera, and Caden Hediger. All right, Wyatt Sanford on auto, Jack Wheeler out of 250, Carlos Gutierrez out of 25, Ethan Dorches out of 150, and a Jorge Quintana on refractor auto. Sam Peterson out of 250. Caden Hediger auto out of 75. Justin Gonzalez. Brayson Guedes auto. Luis Arana out of 299. Moises Chase auto. Braylon Antunez going to be out of 250. Daniel Ortiz. Charlie Condon out of 499. Billy Carlson. Christian Moore and Gabriel Rodriguez out of 499. All right, let's take it over to the left over here. Brito had a bunch of stuff in here. Let's look for who's got him here. That's going to be Yanks 4322. The Roldy Brito out of 100. Refractor auto and a HTA out of 150 and a out of 199. Almost color match. Looks awesome. And the other Colorado side is going to be Ethan Holiday. Got Ethan Holiday out of 99 and Ethan Holiday base auto. Actually, it looks really centered too. Philadelphia, Bryce Harper, Monotopia. How about that one? Bryce Harper on the patchwork. Sweet card there. And athletics for when. This is going to be YN Lin for Fatal. It's going to be out of 125. Got an auto out of 150. And there is a base auto coming your way as well, too. Pittsburgh's going to be Connor Griffin. That's going to be strict 22 on the Connor Griffin auto out of 150. Very nice. This would be Smart Guy Sports on the Leo DeVries on the rare Bowman Sterling auto out of 50. Very nice. And on the Weawa Alloy for BT Race. Very nice. That's a true blue auto. Weawa Alloy. All right. That'll round us up, guys. Thank you so much for getting that one filled. I have a couple more breaks scattered in here. I have 3 left with Topps Baseball Black and Sapphire Mixer. And we got 10 left in our Delight of Topps Finest, which will be awesome. So